Hi guys, it's BB and we're back with some more Kindred Spirits on the roof. Now, last time we left off we were about to start the Wednesday, the 23rd of Wednesday, and that's Yuri Cupid 4, so let's do it. Today marks the beginning of the week before exams. There are no club activities or committee work allowed until tests are over. You can't stay after classes unless you have a special reason. But they let you stay until around 6 if you're studying in the library or in your classroom. You'll only get a little scolding if a teacher catches you fooling around. The week before exams, huh? Oh, Megumi, what's up? Do you need something? No, not really. It's rare for her to come all the way to my classroom without a reason. Don't you want to spend all your free time with Sachi-san, no? Tests sound like a lot of work. Well, it's not like we can get out of them. It is school and all. Well, I don't have any tests. Everybody starts being studious around this time of year. It's fun to watch. It's not like I only study when exams are coming up, though I can't say what everyone else does, I suppose. It's so nice being a ghost. We don't have tests or anything. I get it, Casper. Why don't you quit rubbing it in and try and be a little friendlier? Are you keeping up with your classes? Yes, I am. I don't need to cram or anything. I thought so. You're so boring. I'll try harder. I'm tired of hearing that. This is fine, isn't it? My grades aren't bad. You seem like you'd be good at the basics, but you'll take a really long time to get back up when you stumble on something. That's incredibly none of your business. Oh, how scary. Talking to her is tiring. Sachi-san sent me with a message. Do your best at your studies this week. Ah, I see. So that's what she's here for. Sachi-san herself said the same thing to me before. I got it. I won't be able to help you until tests are over. I suppose not. I'll be able to spend some time with Sachi-san without our third wheel. Would that be me? You guys are the ones who dragged me into this. Well, I'm glad to have a break for a while, since I've got to study, and I doubt anything will happen, since everyone's got tests. Yesterday I tidied the spot we found for Maki-san. It didn't take as long as I thought it would, so it should be fine as long as I can clean it in there a couple of more times. If I can manage one more time before tests are over, I'll be able to finish it on the last day of exams. And about Futano-san and Ichiki-san in the broadcasting club, we decided to wait and see what Futano-san will do. No problem so far. Well, I'm gonna get going. Today's Wednesday, and there's specials on at the Super Chumaru grocery I don't want to miss. I made sure to check the flyer this morning. And Anno's coming over tonight for a sleepover study session with Hina. I really need to get those two to concentrate on their textbooks. I'm gonna be busy. I want to put some effort into making dinner for Hina and Anno too. I'll go back to Sachi-san then, Megumi said, disappearing into the ceiling of the classroom. How convenient. I'm here, Yunani. In her place, Hina entered the classroom. She came over to my desk, bowing her head to the other track team members in the room. Ready to head home? Okay, I'll wake Anno up. We're stopping by Chumaru, okay? Wake up, Anno. Hino's here. Hino? Hina is here. We're going to head home. Nah. Anna was nesting her head in her arms on her desk when I woke her up. Did she stay up too late again? At this rate, she's gonna fall asleep while we're studying. I brought the panna cotta I made into the room, and the three of us kicked off our study session. I garnished it with blueberry and strawberry sauce, but the panna cotta itself wasn't too sweet. I was a little worried about the calorie count, but you need sugar when you're studying. A little extra energy wouldn't hurt. I think that's true. I think when you're doing something like studying, you burn more glucose. Not sure about that, don't quote me on that. I've been moving a lot lately, and Hina's on the track team. Ano could stand to be a little fatter, I think. Oh, what a nice friend. Unity, this... Yeah? Huh? What you do in English? I got bored, so I switched to math. Bored? Are you really going to remember this stuff? I said, looking at the page Hina had indicated to me. Whoa, I'm not sure about this, sorry. Ano, can you look at this? Yep. I review and study pretty regularly, but I still have subjects I'm good and bad at. I'm fine with the humanities, but I'm not so great at math and science. Ano's the opposite. She's good at science and not great with the humanities. We often show each other notes and help each other out with our bad subjects. It looks like Hina's learned from my example and studies every day, but it seems like she doesn't have much spare time since she's busy with track practice. Good scores on her first exams at Shirojo would put her parents at ease. Though it seems like they're not expecting too much from her grade-wise, I think they're just happy as long as she is. But that's all the more reason I want to make sure she's studying on the week before exams. Come to think of it, you were super popular the other day, weren't you, Hina-chan? I want to, but it looks like we're already derailing. Everyone's saying you were really cute. When she came into the class to give me her lunchbox. They were like, she's so tiny and adorable, but it looks like she'll bite your head off if you tried to pat her. A ferocious cuteness. Big sis is so proud. Is that a compliment? Come hang out with us again. I bet everyone will give you more of their lunches. Come on, Hina, don't be lured by food. People talk about you in my class too, Ano-chan. Oh, really? Like what? They say you're like a princess and you've got big boobs. I guess she does. How embarrassing. Anna's got them big titties. Hey, are you two studying? I was about to scold them, but Anno's pen started moving across Hina's notes. Anything else? What else do they say? They also talk about school ghost stories. Huh? What about me? Nothing else about you. Aww. School ghost stories, huh? Well, it's a pretty standard topic, right, Yuna? Huh? Yeah, I guess so. Our school's pretty old. Old. So I bet there are a bunch of them. I'm getting tongue-tied recently. Yeah. I bet there's a ghost or two there. Uh-huh. Yep, there are. 2 on the roof. And I can't really be scared of ghost stories anymore after seeing them for real. They might not be all scary though. There was a really cool person at our school. It was a really long time ago though. She was a student there before the war. Her friend was about to fall from the roof, but she saved her and fell in her place. She died though, of course. Suddenly, the fence on the roof starts to crumble, her friend starts to fall, so she throws herself out by reflex. She didn't even think about what would happen to her. All she wanted to do was save her best friend. She grabbed her friend's hand and pulled. She managed to pull her friend back onto the roof, but instead, she ended up falling. She flew towards the ground, slowly, and the last thing she saw was her friend looking down at her from the roof. At least her friend was safe. Or so I heard. This dramatization was brought to you by Anno Fuji. Whoa. And in honor of her courage and dedication, and to mourn her death, the school planted an enoki tree by the Hoshikin building. Huh? That part's true, since there is an enoki tree there. Is she talking about Sachi-san? I get the feeling she is. I don't know how much of Anno's story is true, but Sachi-san did she... bleh. Did say she died in an accident. My throat's getting dry again. Excuse me. Hey, Anno. Which roof was that? Huh? The Hoshikin building, right? But the Hoshikin's new, isn't it? It wasn't there before the war, right? They rebuilt it, right? So it was the old Hoshikin building. Ah, I see. She must be talking about Sachi-san. She did go to the school at some point. I mean, obviously. Megumi too, the white and black sailor uniforms they wear. They're the old uniforms of our school. I didn't know that when I first met them, but it wasn't hard to find when I looked it up afterwards. That's how they looked when they were alive there, in the uniforms they wore in those times. I wonder what their school lives were like. What did they do? Will they tell me about it at some point? It's unusual for you to be so interested in this kind of stuff, Yuna. Ah, well, I thought I should get you guys back to studying soon, but I didn't want to be rude about it. Hey Yuna, say that again, but more like a tsundere. What? Come on, get back to studying. You too, Hina. Okay. Yeah, we've got to keep studying for now. We should be concentrating on that. I've got to make sure my school life continues on like normal. All this ghost stuff has really been throwing me off lately. Oh, that was it? Okay, so the next one is next week, and I think that's the end of their exams? So that episode's probably going to be longer, which means I'm going to leave it for next time. I know this was a bit of a short episode. It sounds so weird to say that still. But I'm going to leave that till next time, and I'll try and make the videos a bit longer. So I'll see you guys then. Bye bye.